All right, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We made it halfway through the week. A couple more days to go. I hope everybody is having a fantastic time. I've had a pretty good day. I've got a couple of new clients in the East Coast. Just I got a little bit of time before the West Coast gets busy, and a few more hours before Hawaii possibly chimes in. Thought I'd hop on here, play some free blackjack. Always free. So don't like losing money, and it is fun as far as the math and following the rules. You got to follow the rules, even though you might not win every time. It's a good way to build up patience and discipline. So here we go. All right, we're starting out pretty rough here. I'm not gonna lie. A6 versus a 10. An A6 versus a 10. It looks like that is going to be a hit. So I'm just hoping it doesn't get worse. It's the same, hard 17, so I'm going to stand on that. A 20 is always a stand, and a 12 is going to be a hit. And looks like we got 18, 17, and 20. Hopefully the dealer will flip over a 7 and we'll get 2 wins. Oh, no, the dealer flipped over a 20. We got 2 losses and a push, but that is how these things go. All right. All right, the dealer is getting a lot of 10s here. Look, and we're going to have to hit on all of these. I don't like that at all. I've got a bad feeling, guys. Bad feeling. Let's see what we got. Oh, 22. First bust. 13. Let's get a hit. What do we got? Second bust. Player 3 always bust. Always. Oh, nope. Player 3. All right. Counting on you, buddy. Come on. One time. Nope. So another 2 losses and a push. So on to hand number 3. Oh, I forgot the most important part. Hey, Siri, set timer 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Thank you, Siri.
You're welcome.
Always like to set the timer. That way I don't spend too much time on games or anything that's not really productive. Although I do enjoy hanging out with you, and this is a fun game. All right, here we go. 10 versus a 15 is a hit. It's a bust. 11 is a double. Let's see what we can do. All right, not bad, not bad. And player 3, player 3, can you get me a 7 one time, player 3? That is not a 7, player 3. All right, so a win. We got a win and 2 losses, so that's a little better, a little better. All right, let's see. Oh man, a lot of 10s. The dealer is just hot on 10s. All right, 11 is always a double. An ace 4 versus a 10 is a hit. All right, I've got a soft 16, so very soft. It's weak, it's not been in the hood or anything. It's got no street cred, so I'm going to take a hit on that. Hard 16. I still have to hit. I still have to hit, even though the 16's got a little teardrop because it's hard. I'm going to go ahead and hit it. A 20. All right. I've got a 5 card 20. I can't do that very often. All right. A 10 versus a 10 is a hit. All right. 16. I got to hit again. It's player 3, though, guys. It is player 3. If only you knew the problems I had with player 3. Here we go. Player 3. Player 3, player 3. All right. Well, that was horrible. So on to the next hand, though. You can't really do anything about it. You can't change it. You just have to follow the rules and hope for the best. Here is a 14 versus a 7, which is a hit. All right, 18's okay. I've got an 8 versus a 7. Let me take a look at my chart. I believe that is a hit, just a straight hit. All right, so 18. Nice, nice. Now we've got a 12 versus a 7. That's also a hit. 16 is a hit. A 20. All right, player 3 might be the hero in this round. That would be nice. It'd be a nice change. 17. All right, 3 wins. I think the dealer is probably going to get revenge on the next hand. It's probably going to have an ace and then just have blackjack. The dealer does not like losing. I do know that. All right, I've got a 13 versus a 10. That is going to be a hit. That is, I got hit too hard on that one. A 17 is a stand, and a 20 is a stand as well. So let's see what we got. Oh, a push and 2 losses. So not a complete wipeout, but it wasn't fun. All right, so 14 versus a 2. I don't like these because it's a stand, a stand. This is a hit and a stand. So my highest card's 15. So he's going to have to bust, but it's going to be like a 9 and then a 10, more than likely. But we'll see. We'll see. Got to trust the math. Oh no! Wow, wow. The math actually worked for me that time. I am impressed. Okay, a 16 versus a 3. I do believe all of these, well, at least 2 of them are stands. That's a stand. 7 is a hit. 17 is a stand, and a 12 versus a 2 or 3 is a hit. All right, so player 3 bust. Bust? Oh, dealer, why do you hate me? Here we go. Here we go. We've got. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Ace 7 versus a 4. Is that a double? It is a double. Don't make the hand worse. 13. So I went from an 18 to a 13, and I've got twice as much play money on it as before. 14 versus a 4 that is a stand, and a 20 is a stand. So let's see how we do on this one. 13, 23. Nice. That was pleasant. So that's 4 units. I'm playing $50 per unit. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 units. Okay, cool. All right. I was hoping to get a couple blackjacks, but apparently not. I believe an ace 5 is a double. So this could be a good hand. Don't make it worse. 13. That is worse. All right. An ace 6 versus a 4. I believe that is also a double. Just don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. All right. All right. So 1-1, lost 1, and or 1-2 and lost 1. Not bad. Here we go. Oh, this one does not look pleasant at all. 14 versus a 10 is going to be a hit. 24, I got hit too hard on that one. All right. Soft at 13, an ace 2 versus a 10 is a hit. All right, I will stop on the 19, and an 11 is always a double. 17. All right. So a loss, a win, and a push. So not bad. Of course, that was a bigger loss, but all right. A 9 versus a 10 is a hit. 19. All right, we can do that. 14 is a hit. 18 is a stand, and a 17 is a stand. So we got to hope for a bust, or we can hope for 2 losses and a push. Roughly the same, I suppose. 19 is a stand. 16 is a stand, and an ace 6 might be a double versus a 3. Ace 6 versus a 3 is in fact a double. So let's see. Yep. All right. It was a long way to get to that bus, wasn't it? Like 1, 2, third card. Wow. Wow. But we won, so that is the important part. How are we going to do on this one? We've got an 8, so I think we're going to have to hit 18. It's got some hope. 13 is going to be a hit. Yeah, I was watching a professional blackjack player. He was a professional gambler. I forget what his name was. A lot of tattoos, and he was talking about the average winning hand is an 18.55. Like he was really into the mathematics behind it all. So essentially, you have to have a 19 to win a majority of the hands. So an 18 is usually a losing hand on long terms, but I thought that was a neat bit of information. So I'm going to stand on the 19 and hope he doesn't flip over 10. All right. So this is standard. 2 losses and a push. Have not gotten a blackjack yet. 13 versus a 4 is a stand, and I believe this is a double. Let me double check. Nope, this is All right, let's see. Ace 4 versus 4 is a double. Okay, perfect. Made it to 15. Even better. Even better. So I doubled and lost more. Good job, me. All right, a 20 is a stand. 20 is a stand. A 15 is a stand. All right, cool. All right, 2 wins and a loss. That's better. That is much, much better. All right, 13 versus 3 is a stand. A 10 versus a 3 is a double. All right. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. And we'll take a stand. All right. All right. So a win and 2 losses. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. One blackjack. Nope, no blackjacks. All right, an ace 7 versus an 18. I'm going to have to look at my chart. Ace versus a 7 is it's a stand. All right, cool. No work to be done there. The 16 is a hit. It's a 17. That is a stand. All right, a 10 versus a 7. I do believe that is an El Double. Is a good El Double. All right, so a win, a loss, and a push. Very well then. Okay, we got a 14 versus a 7. That is going to be a hit. I got hit too hard. All right. 11 is a double. A 20. I'm okay with that. Let's see what a6 versus a 7 is. It's a hit. Just don't make it worse. Okay, just don't make it worse. All right. Oh, perfect. 2 wins and a loss. Not bad. What? Let's see. A 17 versus a 3 is a stand. 18 is a stand. 20 is a stand. So let's see. What are you going to do? Don't do it. 17. All right. 2 wins and a push. So is about as good as it gets. All right. 20 is a stand. I think a 13 is also a stand. And a 17 is definitely a stand. So 10 10. Nope, 10. Oh, horrible. 1 win and 2 losses. All right. Well, here we go. This one looks interesting. All right. We already got a blackjack, so that's good. We've got to double on the 11s. Oh, 14 is a horrible double. A 16 is a hit, according to the book. Oh, player 3. It's been a while, buddy. So a win and 2 losses, but the blackjack gave us a little bit extra, so that's good. All right, we've got 9s versus 8. So that is going to be a hit. A 10 would be good. 17 will be a stand. A 9 versus an 8 is another hit. 18. All right, so what do you think the dealer has? Is he going to have an ace and just have a 19 and just take it all away, every bit, leave us with nothing? I think that could be an issue, or he could have an 18. Well, let's see. Let's see what he does. Oh, 17. Wow. Okay, so he did give us 1 win. We'll take it. We'll take it. Got a 16 versus a 3, which is a stand. A 20 twin 24 hours ago is a stand. 19 is a stand. So let's see what happens. 17? 17. Oh, 22 is even better. 3 wins. All right, I'm anticipating some revenge on the dealer's part. I think that is going to happen at some point in this game. All right, an ace 3 versus a 9 is a hit. All right, a 12. Somehow it got worse. All right, a 12 is definitely a hit. A 22 is too much. Pocket 3s versus a 9. I am almost positive that is not a splitting situation. So it's a hit. All right, 17. A soft 17 versus a 9. Let's take a look at that. It is, according to the book, it is a hit, so just don't make it worse. All right, I will take the 19. I'm going to be okay with that. All right, and we have to hit on the 14 versus the 9, and let's see what happens. A 20. All right, this looks pretty decent. This could be a win, a loss, and a push if he flips over a 9. Oh, all right. Well, that works. All right, we'll go ahead and try it again. Oh, this looks awesome. This looks really, really good. Look at that. Look at that. That is a stand, and ace 7 versus an 8 is a stand. Perfect. So I do essentially no work on this hand and win all 3. Why can't it always be like this? I would play all day. 17 is going to be a stand. 11s are always doubled. All right, so an 18 is still not bad, and a 20 is going to be a stand. What do we have? 26, even better. Even better. I think we're on fire right now. A 12 versus a 4 is a stand. 19 is a stand. And I think this is where the dealer is going to get back some of his money. 14 and 17. Okay. Yep. 1-1 lost 2, so net loss of 1. Got a blackjack. All right. Good me. Good for me. A 9 versus a 3. Is that a double? Let me double check that. 9 versus a 3 is in fact a double. All right, that didn't help much. 13 versus a 3, I believe that is a stand. So a lot of work to do. The dealer's got a lot of work to do. All right, good job, dealer. Good job, dealer. I've got a 20. That is a stand. Ace 3, excuse me, ace 3 versus a 3 is a hit. Soft 18. I think I'm going to stand on that and stand on 13. 17. So I lost 1 and won 2. That is a net win. I will take that. All right, a 20 is a stand. All right, I got a hit. What do we got? Too much. Another hit. All right, cool. Perfect. 1-2, lost 1. If we could find a scenario like that in real life, I don't think we would ever stop playing. And a blackjack. Awesome. Awesome way to start. All right, let's see if we can get an ace. Ace would be good. Oh, no. Got to hit again, though. 25 is too much. 11s are always doubled. 19. Oh. All right, so that was a loss. All right, this one doesn't look. It's got potential. I'm going to have to hit here. Oh, it's hoping for a better hit. Came too late, queen. All right. It's probably going to be a bad one. 17, okay. Here we go. Only insurance is life insurance. So no on all of those. All right, I'm going to have to hit. Big money, big money. Got to hit again. 19 is okay. 20 is good. And let's hit again. 16. Give me a 5. That is funny looking 5. All right, so we lost 2 and pushed 1. So a net loss of 2. Okay, so it looks like stand, and maybe a deliver. That is not a deliver. But, all right, and it is a tie. So a loss and a push. Here we go. $15 is a hit. 16 is a hit. Hey, I'll take that. 18 is a stand. A 12 is a hit. 19 is a stand. So how can the dealer bone me on this one? A 10 would take out 2 and give me a 1 win. So maybe he's got a 10 in the pocket. If he had a 9, that would give a push, a loss, and a win. We'll see. We'll see. A 9. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the winning hand right here. 17. This is going to be a good hand. An ace 2 versus a 3 is a hit. Come on, make it better. Oh, it's a hard 12. Served in time in prison, so I'm still going to have to hit. Here we go. Oh, a 14 versus a 3 is a stand. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I didn't like that. Sometimes you can kind of feel it coming. You know, I think Phil Collins wrote about that. But let's see. Let's see what we got. 15 versus a 10. I'll take a hit on that. Too much. Another hit. Oh, man. I can't bust on this one, right? Not the first card, at least. Let's see what we got. All right. Can't bust on the second card. Even better. Even better. All right. Going to stand. He's going to have an 8. Just now. All right. I won one. Congratulations, me. Let's try this again. 16 is a stand, a 12 is a stand, and a 14 is, in fact, a stand. Oh, you dirty, dirty person, you dirty, dirty person. All right. All right, it's a hit. 15 is a stand, a 14 is a stand, and a 12 is a hit versus a 2 or a 3. Oh. Good. I'm better. I won 2, lost 1, so a net win of 1. Not bad. I got a hit. 12 versus a 7 is a hit. 16 is a hit. All right. Got a stand. All right. 14 versus 7 is a hit. 22 is a bust. A 24 hours ago is a stand. No, don't do that. Don't. Oh, dirty. I think the dealer is dirty. It's a dirty, dirty dealer. All right. This one looks horrible. 16 versus a 3 is a stand. An ace 3 versus a 3 is a hit. A 12. Keeps doing this. It makes it worse. I think I busted last time in this situation, but we'll try it again. And we busted. All right. Just following the rules. 17. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, nasty. Still don't know how people play this for a living or for fun when money is involved. All right. 17 is a stand, and ace 4 versus a 6 is a double. Come on, make it better, make it better. 20, good. A 10 versus a 6 is a double as well. So how will he get me on this one? Because I'm going to double. I'm definitely going to double. But I've got a feeling that the dealer is going to flip over a 5 followed by a 10 for 21, or a 10 and then followed by a 5 for 21. There's going to be some variation where the dealer gets 21. I feel it. I sense it. Let's find out. No. Wow. I had no doubts. 0 doubts. There were 0 doubts on that one. All right, here we go again. All right, 15 versus an 8 is a hit. Got hit too hard on that one. A 10 versus an 8 is, in fact, a double. That was a horrible double. Horrible double. Like, horrible. 14 versus an 8 is a double. Or hit, I'm sorry. 18, so I might push on one, maybe? Yeah, or I could lose all 3. That was my other option. Let's see. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Well, that's 18's a stand. This is a stand. And a 10 versus a 10 is going to be a hit. and it hates me, so I'm going to have to hit again. All right, 18, 318. So he's going to flip over a 9, right? You son of a... Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Wow. I've got trust issues now. I really do. Let's see what we can do here. See what we can do. We can lose. We've got that down. It's a skill. Let's see. 18 is a stand. 13 is a hit. All right. All right. I don't even want to guess. I don't want to guess. 19. So I won 2, lost 1. More like a half since I got the blackjack. So, all right. 16 versus an 8 will be a hit. That is a bust. 13 is a hit. All right. All right. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I feel good about this. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. All right. All right. This time for realsies, guys. We're going to win this one. All right. 16 is a stand, 17 is a stand, and a 15 is a stand. Let's see what happens. 10, 12, 21. Wow. Wow. Try not to use profanity, and it's tough on this. It really is. And this is for free. There's no money involved in this. This is a free game. A free game. I am losing nor winning any money, but the frustration is real. All right, 14 versus a 10 is going to be a hit. 15, 16. Wow, wow. I still got a hit. I think it's messing with me. I know it is. 25. Okay, there we go. 15 is a hit. It's what. Just give me 10. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Brutal. Brutal. All right. This looks pretty decent. I could win one here, maybe. Stand, stand, and hit. Got to hit again. All right. I feel good about this one. This is the one. Flip over an ace and we'll call it a day. Come on. Don't do this. All right. Better. Much better. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's not a bad start. An ace 8 versus an 8. I think that's a stand. I think an ace 7 versus an 8 is a stand as well. 17 is a stand. So, hey, perfect. Wow. Wow. That was really nice. Thank you, dealer. Okay, a 10 versus a 3 will be a double. That's a horrible, horrible double. 13. Wow. Glad I invested twice as much on that one. 17 versus a 3 will be a stand. We get a hit. We can't bust. We got a 14 versus a 3, which is a stand. So 13 and 23. Yes. All right. Had no doubts. No doubts. It's not horrible. It's not a bad way to start. All right. So we stand. We hit and make it better. All right. We stand and we stand. And let's see what happens. Mm, 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 mm. The tables have turned. All right. Let's see what we got. A 12 versus a 2 or 3 is a hit. All right. 14 is a stand. Let's see. A 20 is definitely a stand. And I believe a 9 versus a 3 is an el double. 18. Cool. You would do that, wouldn't you? You would. Lured me into that sense of false confidence, I see. All right. Only life insurance. There we go. And just do it. Just do it. Oh, okay. Stand. Stand. All right, player 3, you're going to stand, and the dealer is going to deliver. Come on. Oh, hey, 2 wins and a loss. All day, every day, if that scenario were real. 14 is going to be a hit. 20 is good. 17 is okay. 15 is going to require a card, which makes it 17, and let's hope we got a chance. 19, we had very little chance, very little, but it is what it is. I see. It's a weird expression, all right? It is what it is. Can it be what it's not? I've never understood that. Ace 5 versus A5 is a double. 15, that's a stand. And then a 10 versus A5 is a double. Come on. I went, oh. How? How? Why? Why? Okay. All right, I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand, and I'm going to hit. I'm going to bust. I'm going to lose. Oh, wow. Painful. How much more we got on this timer? A minute. It's not a great session. 14 versus a 5 is a stand. 19 is a stand, and a 13 versus a 5 is, in fact, a stand. So big money, no whammies. Oh, brutality. Rebet. Okay. This is the one. This is the one. Blackjack, can't lose that. All right. I got to hit here. I've got a bust on number 2. I've got to stand. Come on, one time. Come on, play. Come on, dealer. You got this. 19. All right. So 2 wins and a loss. Not horrible. Okay. I'm pretty sure that is a hit. So let's make it better. 20. Perfect. All right. A 10 versus a 10 is a hit. 19. I'm okay. All right. So I've got all, based on the averages, all winning hands across a long enough period. But let's see. 16. Oh, that was the last hand. And let's see, how did we do? Started out at $100,000 of fake money, betting $50 a hand, and we are down $50. So we lost 1 unit and 30 minutes of play. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Anywho, if you have any questions about life insurance, feel free to reach out to me. My contact is on my YouTube page and my Facebook page. If you've got any questions about blackjack, I would recommend finding a professional. All right, until next time, have a fantastic night.